What's up, cuties? It's Oliver here. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna break down my Matcherino tournament final stats. As we can see, we're gonna be spectating mostly for Lily in this episode. As we can see, I used the gadget to quickly get a sneak attack onto the Crow. The Colt is providing very good defense onto me. I miss my ult, which is actually a detrimental since I'm getting pushed from both sides. I push onto the Crow to get as much of my supercharge as I can. Well, in the meantime, we can see Eve is actually playing off to do everything she can. I use my ult onto the Crow. Crow does not have enough damage, or at least doesn't play it well enough to get enough damage on me. I decide to not attack the save, instead to take down the call to provide enough DPS so my teammates can and get straight closer to the save, right? Since they can get closer to the save, I have my hypercharge, I teleport onto them, getting enough DPS to open up their save. I slightly spin on the kid jumps onto my teammate gets saved by me. I use my gadget, go onto the save, I use my ult to try to get a takedown onto the Colt. Sadly, Colt does survive my attack, which is really annoying because he should have been dead. As we can see, everybody's just kinda attacking our save. Colt is hypercharge, Crow's hyper. We're at 74%, we're at 25. We have a really stable and good lead. Kid tries to get a sneak attack onto the Eve. I use my gadget to push up into their save, and yeah, basically that's set one going towards. Nice and steady. Here we go, we're going straight into round number 2. I mean, their team is not bad. We've definitely got the better team. I was random queuing with tournaments, so I got picked up by this team. I used my gadget trying to sneak up onto their save. As we can see, Kit knows that something's up. Kit uses gadget and decides to take down my Amber. He then tries to jump onto my Eve, but Eve is cornered, so she's dead. I do my DPS on the save, but sadly I get taken down by the Crow, which has weirdly taken me down. Colt gets his ult onto the save, providing us at 92%. Our save is still in the lead. Kit gets onto Eve, then gets onto Amber, and now he can get DPS on the save. Yet he doesn't, because he's getting absolutely pushed back by them. Meanwhile, at the top of the map, we can see me dodging, attacking their save until I finally get taken down by the Crow. But I did give my team the slight advantage we did indeed need. Kid decides to come back from the bottom of the map because, I mean, they were losing, right? I do almost lose the encounter to Kid. Kid has hypercharge, jumping on my teammates, taking both down. Now it's basically a base race. I'm trying to do the most I can. Kid is going to me. Colt is still playing for zone. Meanwhile, I die to Kid. Amber tries to get to the save, but sadly that is not possible. Now what I should do is definitely just push through the Crow, but sadly I did not dodge that Colt, which is a really rookie mistake on my part. On the other hand here, looking at me pushing up, but Kid getting his damage on the save, trying to kill the Colt, which is actually a really weird move. I used ult, but I auto-aimed it, so that was really stupid. Absolutely missing Crow there. Crow uses hypercharge, Kid has hyper ult, Eve jumps over the Kid's ult, but if we look at their team, we might be cooked. Now everybody in the enemy team uses hypercharge except Crow because he doesn't have one. Kit uses hypercharge to get his move. Evil's poisoned. I get the kill on Colt. Now here, this is just the reason why we lost. Instead of pushing up onto the save, a perfect gadget from me, instead of pushing on the save, I went backwards to help my teammates, leading to finishing. Okay, we're going to game number 3 of the final set. Actually, we were playing. Yeah, the earlier sets weren't interesting, so I'm just showing the last game that earned me money. Yeah, everybody likes money. Anyways, Cole providing some really good support, right? For the team. Kit jumping on my Amber getting as much damage as she can. I teleport onto the Cole to get damage on the save. Amber and Eve trying to play defense. Eve getting poisoned by the Crow, which does lead to her getting killed. I use Gadget trying to push up onto the Cold. Cold sadly does move away expecting my attack. Instead of me getting attacked by the Kid, he jumps onto the Amber, right? I think, yeah, it was Amber. So I survive that. I miss my ult onto Cold, which is really rookie if you look at it. Eve is trying to do something to the Crow, but her range is kind of too short, so the Kit actually jumps onto me, getting his takedown on me. Cole already has a hypercharge, which actually is really bad for us because we're currently at the lower hand. We're actually losing by 10%, which is well, it's not good, right? Eve is dead, our safe is currently at 50%, but who is that? Is that a hypercharge Lily on their safe? Look at that damage. So I do my best to tie out the scores. Shield absolutely stopping me, but I'm still alive. And I actually tied out the game alone, me, against 3 players too, because the Kit went down for that. So that was perfect. I already get a Gadget going onto the Cold, and I did not expect the Kit to be there, right? So I do die. So does Amber from the Hypercharge Kit. Crow does have Hypercharge ult, but what he does is absolutely fucking detrimental because he uses Hypercharge and he doesn't reach the save. I run into him to get the takedown on him so he can't use his Hypercharge attacks on the save. We're looking at Lily fighting off their team on the save, getting that damage on. I stopped the Kid from destroying our save. We're currently at 16%. We're lower hand. We're actually at 13. It's a base raise. 6%. And we actually won that. And finally, yeah, 21-16 in tournament. GG's.